that you've actually just established. I think that's really where it starts. Where you establish before you even really get deep into a relationship. How, Tom and I call them the rules of engagement, right? What are our rules of engagement in our marriage, and do we agree to them? And then making sure that you identify what those are ahead of time, so that you both are working in accordance, I think is super strong. And then there was that other piece that you said of like, it really does make a difference of how you see that person, right? You said, I respect him, I admire him, I look up to him, I, want to listen to him. And so I think all of those points are a great way of assessing.
Whether it's like, if you respect them, if you really do cherish them and you think that they respect you back, then maybe there's something that you're not seeing. I think it's when they can be someone who can be either overbearing or toxic or commanding, that's where it becomes, I think, very detrimental to the relationship.
We have a lot of influence over the people that we're in relationships with. And if somebody is using that to make your life worse, I think that's different than you are making a decision that's maybe short-sighted, and maybe they're looking at a long-term consequence of your decision. And then maybe you step back and say like, hey, maybe I'm not looking at the long-term consequences of this decision. Versus somebody who's trying to control you, and you're looking at it saying, this is a good decision in the short and long term, and they're telling me not to do it.
Yeah, I love that. Being in the fitness industry, I'm assuming you've obviously gone to these like fitness events where
guys are just like shirtless, their muscles are, bulging out, and then women are walking around in bikinis. And when we first started Quest, it was like really growing. I remember being very jealous about the women that were trying to hit on my husband, like initially.
And I immediately went to myself. It's like, why are you so insecure, Lisa?
Yeah.
Like, you trust your husband, don't you? And I was like, the answer was yes, right? So, okay, I trust him. I know that nothing's ever going to lead to this. So why are you insecure when you see maybe a woman talking to your husband and flirting, even with the sound off, right? If you're from a distance, you can tell when someone's flirting. Yeah. And I went deep, and that actually really helped me build my confidence. Because I realized that I was always pointing at the girl, and I think the reason was in my head, like, she's so beautiful, she's so, she's tan, she's got like fluffy boobs, and all of this, and like fluffy muscles, and here I am in just like flats, a hairnet, pretty much all day, every day at Quest. I was building our shipping department, so I was just in a hairnet most of the time. You've got to like food grade, can't like wear makeup, and there's certain things you can't do. And so I just ended up realizing I started to feel shitty about myself, and it was because I wasn't putting in effort, and that actually allowed me to look inwards and then build my confidence.
Demons, be gone!
Be gone, demons.
Be gone!
Leave this studio!
Leave this planet. 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 Leave this planet.